Hello everyone and welcome to another interview here on the channel. Today's guest is one of the rising superstars of cycling, none other than the Portuguese João Almeida. João Almeida joined Deceuninck Quickstep as a neo-pro in 2020 and didn't wait long to grab headlines as he managed to take the Maglia Rosa for 15 consecutive days in his first ever Giro d'Italia. And on top of that, he also managed to cling on to a 4th place, becoming the highest placed overall Portuguese rider in the history of the Giro d'Italia. In 2021, João returned to the Giro d'Italia and finished 6th despite having bad luck in the first week, but he managed to claw back time with a very strong week 3. Following a victory at the national championships, João Almeida's confidence seemed to soar and he went on to win not only the Tour of Luxembourg but also his first World Tour stage race in the form of the Tour of Poland, along with 2 very dominant stage wins. Now in 2022, João Almeida is looking to continue this strong form with his new team, UAE Team Emirates. So without further ado, here is the interview with João Almeida. Obrigado, João. Thank you for joining. And first of all, thanks for joining. But whereabouts are you in the world?
Yeah, first of all, thank you. It's been a nice 2 years since I'm a real pro in the WorldTour. And it's been a good journey.
So are you, I guess you're preparing for the new season now. And what's it been like? You've changed teams, of course. You went from Deceuninck Quickstep to now UAE Team Emirates.
Yeah, exactly. It was a huge change, I must say. I changed everything, the bike, gears, everything you can imagine. Coach, nutritioning, I changed everything. And in the beginning it was hard to find myself again and to adapt to everything. But I was quite fast at that adaptation. So it's been really good. I really like to be in a team. I'm super happy. I have great teammates, and I think was the right change to do.
Has it been good to join a team where not only you're with a lot of other Portuguese riders as well, Rui Costa and the 2 Oliveira brothers who you've ridden with before?
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have Portuguese people around me. Sometimes it's nice to speak Portuguese and also have Rui and the twins, because I rode with him before, like you said. But I feel like I can learn a lot with everyone, especially with Rui. And I think, of course, it took his weight on my decision as well.
So, looking at your schedule so far, it says that you're going. The Giro d'Italia is going to be your goal. We'll talk about the Giro a bit more, but what was your ambition this year? Is it go back to the Giro and get that podium, get that Maglia Rosa?
I mean, of course, the goal is the podium. It's been 2 good years in the Giro for me. Good success there. Of course, we're gonna aim for the podium, but it's quite hard. It's gonna be really good contenders there. And like I said, I changed everything this year. So it's not gonna be easy. We're gonna try. Of course, all the other races I go, I'll still try to do good results. And of course, it depends what are the team goals. Like UAE Tour, we're gonna take a really strong team. Of course, we're not gonna ride for me. We're gonna ride for the strongest rider, who should be Tadej, But for the Giro, let's see how it goes. If we fail, it's no worries. I have plenty of time in my career to have success in the Giro and other races. We are not really afraid to fail on that. There's a long season and plenty of time to develop myself and take my time. And this is also one of the reasons I took the team, because they really believe in me, and they give me this long process, the 5-year contract. So it shows that they really believe in me, and I can count with them and they can count with me.
What's it kind of been like joining UAE with, as you said, Tadej Pogačar, you've got Juan Ayuso. It's like such a incredible set of stars that you've got in a team.
Yeah, I think it's good, especially, of course, with Tadej. He's a really good person. He won the races that everybody knows he won already. I don't have to mention all of them. But a lot of strong riders, especially young riders, and everybody likes to be here. Everybody's happy. So yeah, it's a really good a good place to be. Yeah.
So, anyways, taking a step back and thinking more, because you're Portuguese, but
Yeah.
you've ridden for a Bulgarian team, then you went on to Hagen Berman's Action with Axel Merckx. But like, how did you kind of start cycling? Because obviously Portugal, okay, there is the Volta ao Algarve, Volta Portugal. Like you said, Rui Costa won the World Championships, but it's never been seen as like a Spain or Italy. So how did you choose cycling instead of football, for example?
Yeah, actually, I tried football when I was a kid. I tried many sports. I swim. Football. I did many things, even like tennis on the table. I don't know actually the name. I tried many sports. I was always into sports. But I tried cycling. I always rode my bike, of course, since I was 5 or 4 or whatever, since I remember. I tried cycling as the competition, and I really liked it. And then it was like just natural development. I started in the mountain bike, cross country, and then I went into the road, and I liked it even more. And then I ended up leaving the mountain bike, and I just started the road cycling, and yeah, here I am today.
What was it like joining Axel Berman, uh, Berman Hagen, considering you had quite a bit of success there as well, finishing second in the Giro, the under 23 Giro. So keeping with your theme and winning Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
Yeah, exactly. Was really good. Of course, since I was a junior, I went into good teams as a junior. So we had this mindset to go out of Portugal, because I mean cycling in Portugal is it's still not the same mentality that outside here. So that was always the goal. And then I went into the Bulgarian team, which actually was like an Italian team. We only raced in Italy. And there, I gave my first steps there. And then I went into Berman Action, where I started to develop even more with Axel and all the team, every staff member. I really appreciate everything they did for me also in the other teams. And I started to do my first really good results. I won Liège, which gave me like the boost confidence for the other races. And then I did second in the Giro. I was always pretty good results. And I think everything started there.
So, anyways, moving on to Deceuninck Quickstep, and it was such a weird year that 2020 for everyone. It must have been such a weird year for you as well, being a neo pro, and then suddenly you came second in Giro Emilia, but suddenly you're in this position as a neo pro. You're wearing the Maglia Rosa at the Giro d'Italia.
Yeah, exactly. I was quite surprised. I mean, I started the season in Tour Down Under. Of course, I was trying to help the guys, controlling the brake, and working for Sam. I still remember very well for the sprints, having a team role, and I really liked it. And then suddenly I went to Algarve, which was the race in Portugal. I was feeling pretty good. I could help Remco in the climbs, also help the guys for the sprint. I did a good GC result as well. And then COVID came, just like that, bum. And then I just kept training. And then when the season started again, I was in pretty good shape, and I started to arrive in the front in the races, and everything was, as I said, like so natural. I developed a lot. And then I just arrived to the Giro, and I was like, okay, let's see what I can do, because I knew for 1 week I could maybe do a good GC, but for 2 weeks, I mean, I don't know. And then I guess we found out in a good way.
Did it feel special wearing the Maglia Rosa?
Yeah, it's really special. I can't wait to just wear it one more time. Yeah, actually, I miss the Maglia Rosa.
But 15 days, and what was it? The record was the most by under 23 rider as well. And I just think the fact that it was in your Neo Pro, never raced the Grand Tour, and then you're up there like absolutely duking it out with the head of the race.
Yeah, I mean, I got the jersey. I remember the first day was in Etna. I got it for like half a second or something. It was really close, but I didn't knew it was that close. I thought I would had it for like 25 or 30 seconds because I was not cutting with the stage winner that was ahead. So I just crossed the line and I thought maybe I have the Malha Rosa. And then they told me, oh, it's pretty close. We don't know yet. And then, yeah, I got it one day. And then I was fighting for bonifications to have it for a few more days. And then the mindset was just, let's keep it one more day, one more day, one more day. And yeah, we reached the 15 days. And yeah, it was pretty close.
I mean, you really were fighting like your heart on your sleeve, as they say in football. But what was it like being on the Stelvio? What was that day like? Yeah, unfortunately, that was the day, but such a mythical place as well.
Yeah, I mean, I did the climb before, I mean, a few times already in the training. It's a climb that I like. It's a really good climb. But I just wasn't as strong as the others, and of course I was super sad. I knew I would have lost the jersey already, and then if after step we still had Cancana to do, and yeah, I just crossed the line. I just said to the Sonia like, we lost everything, Every, Malha Rosa, white jersey, everything. And then yeah, I just went to the bus super sad, and then I had shower, and then I just get ready for another day to fight because I still had a place to and a position to defend. And after that, we still could go up a few positions. And yeah, I guess that was my last good day I had in this tour.
I mean, you finished fourth, and your countryman Guerrero took the blue jersey, and it seemed like you guys just went from completely catapulted in kind of fame around the world as well after that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I earned some respect from other riders. I think it's normal. But yeah, then the hardest part is to yeah, because then people have the expectation about it, about everything, and then to keep up with that, that's the hard part. So of course I've been working as much as I can all the time to yeah, keep up the good results and being always in the front because yeah, cycling is like this, but yeah, it's never easy. It's so easy to just get dropped sometimes, but I'll just keep fighting and working hard towards the goals.
So fast forward, we're getting to 2021. Racing is pretty much back to where it normally is. The UAE Tour, phenomenal. Third place there after, well, your current teammate winning now. But yeah, the Giro d'Italia, your second time. How was it kind of leading into that? How, like, what was you were sharing with Remco Evenepoel, which we all know, Belgian superstar, Belgian team you're riding for. So it seemed a bit, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I started the season really nervous again because, like I said, expectation. We finished the previous year with the Giro. Expectation is super high from everyone. So yeah, and then the off season was not super great. My feeling was not great, so I went a bit nervous. But yeah, the team was phenomenal with me, and we went to the race with everything. We achieved the third place, and always had good legs. Everything was going good, race after race, and then we did this altitude camp before the Giro. My form was better than ever. I was like in my peak from since ever. So yeah, we went to the Giro with the shared leadership between me and him. In the first week, I had a really bad day. I didn't eat in one really bad stage, cold and rain and all of this. Yeah, I missed the eating, and in the end, I just didn't have the legs at all. I was completely empty, and yeah, that happens. And of course, me having yeah, I don't know, 3-4 minutes behind. We of course we put Remco in the first yeah in the main spot, which is I mean cycling is a team sport, so of course we're gonna do that. And yeah, we started to do the race like this, him on the main spots, and yeah, things didn't go as we would like to. He had also had a few bad days, also coming from the injuries. Yeah, it's too hard for him as well. But yeah, at that time we did the decision we had to do, and yeah, as a team, of course. And then I kept my good legs in the next 2 weeks, and we always fought as a team to try to succeed. all together. And yeah, it didn't went well, super good, but it is what it is. That's cycling.
I mean, considering how much time you lost on that stage, and everyone in the cycling world have basically written you off, and they're like, "Oh, there's no GC hope now." And then in the end, you managed to claw it back. But yeah, what was like? We had the Strade Bianche stage there as well. Is that something you like to see in a Grand Tour, a gravel, and mix it up a bit?
I mean, personally, I always like the gravel. I think it's different, it's nice. Of course, when there's conditions to do it, not just put it just a gravel road with full of rocks and holes, and then yeah, just survive. I think for sure, it's a nice thing of not in every race, because otherwise it's not something different. But yeah, I like the gravel, and I agree with it, as long as there's just conditions to do it, of course. But sometimes there's even like roads, asphalt roads, even worse than gravel roads. At least on the gravel, we are expecting some holes or something unexpected, while on an asphalt road we think like the road is good, and then there's like gravel or holes as well. So in the end, we need also to be responsible and watch out in the roads.
So anyways, in that final week, you said you had best legs ever, and there were two stages where you almost took the stage win. There was the stage where Dan Martin went off the road, but you attacked the favorites group, and it seemed like no one wanted or could respond to you.
Yeah, Dan Martin was really strong that day. He came from the break. He started with like, I don't know, a minute and a half, and then he just he did a really good effort. He's of course he's one of the best climbers there was, and yeah, I still could get some time back, but not enough for the win. But he deserved the win as well, and yeah, of course I was sad to be second. But in the other hand, I was super happy because I had good legs. I arrived in front of everyone behind, so yeah, into the next one.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was incredible, just the whole comeback of the whole Giro that time. But anyways, it was kind of no win, but then you went to the nationals and took your time trial. How special was that for you? You've been a junior national champion before, and yeah, how was it pulling on the elite colors?
I mean, it was good to finally get a win and be the strongest guy in the day. My first win as a pro, I would say, WorldTour rider. So it was kind of special, and of course, yeah, get to wear the jersey for 1 year. Yeah, it was the first of many, fortunately.
What kind of happened after that? Okay, we had the Olympics in between, but you kind of just the Tour of Poland and Tour of Luxembourg. Was it just like confidence?
After the Giro, I did a good rest, and I was a bit frustrating because I was close to win stages. Also, the previous stages I had good results, but I was still missing the win. So then, yeah, nationals, I had this first victory. It gave me maybe some confidence, and yeah, I don't know. And then I just kept training, and we went to Poland. And yeah, I get this first win again. I mean, the second win, but a first win on actually a stage. And then it was just one after another, and I don't know. Maybe it was just the boost confidence. I don't know.
Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. And yeah, the Giro d'Emilia, it seems like you have a really good relationship with that race in Bologna of San Luca.
Yeah, it's really good, but always second.
Maybe we can change that this year.
Yeah, because I wanted a lot, and I just wanted to do the best I could in every race, and I was just always going for it, just trying to do the best and going for that victory.
So looking at the Giro d'Italia route this year, is there any stages that kind of you're looking forward to or seen as kind of an opportunity to utilize in a way, or where the race will change perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I can only say that yeah, it's a pity there's not maybe a bit more of time trial, of course. But on the other hand, it's the mountains. They always the big time gaps, and then the TT is just maybe 1 or 2 positions. But yeah, it's gonna be a really hard Giro, long Giro as well. I can't forward to I can't wait to do the Mortirolo for my first time. I never did it before. No, wait, I think Mortirolo is not there. Maybe I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's Etna, really, really steep parts, and yeah, I'm looking forward for all those climbs, and hopefully I find good legs as well.
So just to finish up, some very short questions. Who's kind of been your cycling hero when you were growing up?
I mean, definitely Froome is my cycling hero. Since I watched cycling Tour de France, yeah, I kind of started to watch later than maybe the normal people or normal riders. Around maybe I was like 13, 14. So 2012, 13, I started to watch cycling. And yeah, I started to watch him. Yeah, there was always Froome. I liked that his approach to the races, the stages, like, yeah. So yeah, for sure my cycling hero it's Froome, yeah.
And what's your favorite climb?
I mean, favorite climb. Well, I think it all depends on the legs. But I do like Stelvio. Yeah, I'm gonna say Stelvio because it's really long. The views are amazing. Yeah, the area is incredible.
And finally, best and worst day on a bike in a race.
I mean, the best day on the bike, I would say, my first win in Poland, in the stage of Poland. Yeah, it's a victory. And the worst, of course, is some race I didn't have good legs, but I would say the one from last year, Giro. The bad day I had, the worst day ever.
So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much, João Almeida, and we'll look forward to seeing you in this new season. And yeah, best of luck with everything.
Thank you. I'll see you.